Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome! I am Arun today. Hello, I've taken over Arun's life. And we're playing some Mindnight today. 4v3, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, but double hack on the node 4, so we have that going for us. It is tough though, it's definitely tough. There's only 4 safe agents, which means on day 1, 2, and 3, there can be agents out, so. Alright. Let's see. And 4 is basically our safety net. But if we don't win by then, we need a perfect prop, yeah. We need a perfect prop, basically, between now and, node 4. Alright, I'm gonna refuse this here. I like I mean, it's a meta prop and stuff. I'm refusing it for a different particular reason. I want as much information as possible. I expect everybody but Brawny to refuse these until Hammer now. That's what I expect, unless they may be in node. No, all good, dude. Thank you for explaining, but I don't have a problem with that. Anybody who has a problem with that is a silly goose. In fact, I kind of like Brawny right here. For unproposing, very quickly proposing, pretty standard meta play. Just keep an eye out for inconsistencies later. I like Present Crab a bit so far. I almost got mixed up if 7 is... Huh? 7 was a meta like that. I'm not really sure if 7 is... I mean, it's a 2-player meta, so I think it's just standard 2-player... Standard 2-player play, I think, there. Not sure if it's different. It's a 2-player node, so... I think it's standard 2-player meta. There's not really a set meta. There is for 2-player node 1s, though. I'm unsure if that's true, actually, Brawny. I think that there's no meta that I'm aware of for 3-man node 1s. I mean, I like Crabbo here, I think, generally. I was more so thinking for 7-man game. I don't really think that the node 1 meta changes with it being a 7-man game. I just think it mainly depends on if it's a 2 or 3-man node 1. I think. Alright, so this game, if you haven't seen it before, is all about scum reading. We're an agent, so we want our scum read. Small scum read on Niet. Right now, no one else really. Niet, it probably isn't actually who Niet is, though. I mean, that's a pretty towny thing to do, honestly, in my opinion. Keeps the conversation going. There's not a lot of conversation. So Niet's saying that I've been waiting to vote until the end because I want to give more time for conversation, which I'm okay with. But I refuse here, but I am going to kind of give a little bit of reads, I think, when I get into this next spot here. If there is... If there's a hacker between Niet and Brawny, I think it's both of them. So we'll see. I find it very hard to get a decent read node 1. Okay, let's go. As agenty. Good agenty logic on their responses to consistency. I like that Niet was holding his vote. However, the fact that Brawny pointed it out means they are either both agenty or both hackers. If Brawny was trying to make them look good on purpose. So Crabbo, my most agent. Yet Brawny, kind of agenty. That's it so far. No read. I have to propose. No read on Rumpel, really. So, it is Hammer. It gets accepted, and it gets pushed through. I'm an agent, but I wanted to make my point. I wanted to say, this is what I think here. I don't really like Niet saying that. It doesn't do much for me. Let's see if there's a slow play or a hack. This does not necessarily mean anything. So, good and fast. Good and fast is true. No. Because Brawny pointed it out, but asked, is it to give time for conversation? I think it's possible Brawny and Niet are hackers, and that was a setup to make Niet look good. However, that would be a heck of a hacker play. More likely that at least Brawny is agenty, and yet likely agenty. Yeah. President Crab was correct here. The early secures really helped us here. It's really good. If Rumpelstiltskin is a hacker, I feel like they should have sacrificed themselves for the hack last night. I think it would have been tough for them to actually pin me as the hacker. I don't think I appear very hackery. That's like thinking in the sixth dimension, Brawny says. Yeah, but we're good. We're the veterans here. I agree. I agree, Crabbo. But I have no real read on Rumpel at this time. So, based on the reads that were so far, I'm okay with this. With this group. Rumpel, can you explain? These are my agent reads. I don't like Ruin because he's very talkative. That's my only read on them. Talkative is a terrible reason for being against someone. Crabbo has been very talkative. I'm the only person who shared reads prior to the prop. I don't get it. I was quiet until my prop when I shared my reads with full reasoning. I do not think that should put me in the susp area. I'm not gonna just do knight 1+1. Okay. I actually don't hate this. I think of the three that was in the group, Rumpel's probably the weakest. There's not much from Ferran or Laming here. Okay. Yes, Crabbo. That's the problem that I have as well here. Is that I have too many agents. Ferran, I'm getting a slight vibe from. Front too quiet. Rumpel quiet. And pushing on me a little. And Niet, I think, could metagame. Couldn't metagame it. Ferran, why me? It's hard to decide on Arun or Brawny. I don't understand how it could be hard. That's my problem. Niet's prop goes through. I don't hate it, but I wouldn't do this one. Mix is not really much. Yes. See, I like Brawny's. I like what Brawny's doing. There's a world in my head right now where Brawny and Ian are both evil, and if they're both the hackers, they're hackers with Laming, I think. Oh no, Laming disconnected. Hopefully they reconnect. I want to like Crabbo, but his voting is a little weird. Good, he reconnected. Okay, Brawny says he likes the prop. I actually like Brawny. I don't know if I'm being bought here, but I think Brawny, my talent is Brawny, Crabbo, myself, and I'm kind of torn between Rumpel and Laming here. I think Ferran. Why Rumpel? What has Rumpel done? One specific example. I'm only going to ask for one thing. One thing specific that's been said by Rumpel. That read is useless. I just trust them more? That's not a read. I like Rumpel more. Fran's on the weak side. This is not, what's it called? I'm okay with Brawny having the hammer here. My read so far, based on node 2, I like Rumpel more than I had before. For calling out, while for Vron, put them in agent zone. Crabbo remains strong agent here. Brawny is more agenty than Niet, in my opinion. And there is a world still where they both are hackers, but it's diminishing. My town are Brawny, Crabbo, Rumpel, myself. Lemming still kind of undecided at the moment. Yeah, the only thing stopping me from being 100% confident with this is that I don't have enough information on Lemming. Yeah, agreed. I'm with you on this one, Crabbo. I don't want to overlook a quiet agent, although I find that unlikely. It's dangerous to overlook a quiet agent. So, my hacker list is for on, Lemming, but I'm not unsure. Well, let's see. This could be, yeah, if this gets hacked, I'm suspicious of Brawny. I'm not saying this. I don't think there is a sleeper in Node 1. And yet actually is correct, although I don't like how... Yet? Shush. You're simply giving information right now. I think this gets hacked. Okay, so Crabbo, let's discuss. Well, Niet was quick to say it could be a frame, but I think it could be a frame. Brawny switched me for Niet, although said I was a strong agent in their mind. I suspect that the hacker there would be Brawny in that case. And they switched from me to Niet because Niet was obviously a easier frame. That is my read of that situation. Obviously have to figure out which one of the two was hacker there, and Arun is making a good argument against Brawny. Brawny, why would you put in Niet instead of me? Niet was considered by 3 of us agenty people as being one of the weaker agents. In fact, I had them on my non-agent list. I think Rumpel is actually agent, by the way, as an aside. I think Lemming is doing better today than before. That's what I'm saying for Ron. That felt like a frame. We only need 3 here, Crabbo. So how would we limit the chances of it being a hacker in the last spot? I like Laming and Rumple nearly equally, but I've had the read on Rumple longer. I think if I was to go with my gut, that would be the prop. I kind of think that if Rumple was hacker, they would have hacked node 1. I think Brawny, hacker, Ferran, hacker. I think Niet could be our third instead of Rumple here. But if we're hacked, it kind of removes my Brawny argument. But if I was to switch out anyone, I'll answer. Laming. I had my read on Rumple as being agentish before you started being talkative. So that's why I would put them instead of you. You've only become talkative and agenty today. Rumple, share your thoughts. It's okay. This is the same as mine, though. I like this, but... Crabbo, I hesitate to put Niet in this one. If my logic on Brawny is correct, the 3 should be me, you, Crabbo. Me, you, and Niet. But it kind of makes me like Rumple more because they agree. But if Niet is hacker in node 2, and we put them in and get hacked node 3, do we really confirm much? Rumple, who are your 3 hackers? Brawny, who are your 3 hackers? Okay. I think I'm accepting this. Didn't really try to defend themselves. I think Laming is the person who I most like right now outside of the normal one. Brawny, my hackers right now are Fran, Lemming, Rumble. Brawny, that's not possible because of the hack node 2. Means that at least one of them is in node 2. So your hacker group is not valid. I accepted that. People are disconnecting and reconnecting. Yeah. I like that prop the most and wanted to get the accept while we had Crabbo as proper. I think it's Rumpel, Niet, and Lame. Do you want to give us a reason? I don't think we win this one here. I feel like Ferran has been weak. This prop is accusing Brawny of being a hacker. Well, by Niet's logic, Brawny must be. Crabbo, you're agency to us. If you're a hacker, well played. No 2 was hacked. Makes it between Brawny and Niet. Brawny lost my favor by taking me out of the node when both you and I, Crabbo, said Niet was a weaker agent read. It made it feel like there was a frame. Okay. Let's see if there's a hack. This doesn't confirm anything necessarily, but it makes it really nice. I agree. If there is a sleeper in that last node somehow, which I don't think there is, then I think then we will force them out with node 3 plus lambing, I think. Not a problem yet. I can count. Since a double hack night 3, yeah. No, we want Crabbo to have. So, Rumpel would have it. But I shall pass. Alright, so we're actually in a good position. This is why we really wanted to get node 3 right. And this is why if Rumpel's a hacker, I think they should have sacrificed themselves for the node 1. This is an interesting one, but I'm keeping my mouth shut. I think hackers are also going to call Fran a hacker here. And Fran's more or less just saying, yes, I'm a hacker, but we kind of knew that. We read that really early on, honestly. All right. I actually think this is still secured. Yeah, I think it probably would be secured as well. All right. Oh, sorry for the coughing, guys. I'm still kind of sick. So, Crabbo. Let's talk about who would be the two hackers in Node 4. I don't think Crabo's hacker. I don't think it's possible. Crabo could have hacked Node 3, and if we would have thought it was Niet. Yes. If you do Node 3 plus Rumpel, why? I'd say that's basically impossible. Interesting. I think we've won this. I think the hackers know it. I guess I'm okay with either one. I think either way we win. But if I was to make a guess, Laming is not a hacker. Crabo, as expected, can't be Crabo could have hacked Node 3 and we would never have suspected. So Crabo is nah. A God player would have hacked Node 3 if they were Crabo. Because we would have said it was Niet. And then Brawny was good. So it was a win-win to hack if Crabo was hacker. Literally, it would have been great. I mean, I think that it's probably... I think that I'll go with my OG thoughts on the matter. Although I will be passing. This is my agent's final call. It's close between Lem and Rumpel, but my original gut was Rumpel wasn't sleeping Node 1. Such a quick secure it was, and without any other issues. Possible, Crabo. We actually should win here no matter what. This is fine. Still refusing, but this is fine. This is what I think my list is. I think that Brawny may have wanted to get an accept through before it got to me with the hammer. And that's why Brawny may have chosen to accept Node 1s for the simple matter of they wanted to make sure there was a hack in Node 1. I have the impression that there was no hacker in Node 1. If there was, I think Rumpel should have hacked. It would have put on a lot of pressure for us. I think the Rumpel would have been actually sold out. I think I would have beaten them in terms of looking more agenty. Man, what a long game. If this does indeed get double hacked. So Yeah, it's as simple as that. If this does get double hacked, then I'm pretty sure it's Niet and it's Rumpel. And we just do Brawny, Lemming, myself, and Crabbo, and we win node 4 anyway. That's the play there. I agree with this. If this gets double hacked, I think that it's I think that we're good. Arun would have hammer if this is hacked. I'm okay with that. We could pass it back to Crabbo, or I could take it. Let's see. I don't believe this is going to be a double hack. Niet had to sleep. If Niet's evil, I think Niet had to sleep here. There's 1,000 reasons not to believe that I'm the one that's a hacker anyway. Hacker in node 2, which means that Brawny, Niet, or you are hacker. I'm confident as well. Oh, I think we might be fine. Yes! Yes! Nice. Oh, man. Brawny, you tried so hard, man. Brawny, you almost had me. Dude, you almost had me. I'm actually glad that Brawny made the play that Brawny played. So, originally, Brawny had me, Crabbo, and themselves in node 2. But they wanted to hack. And they knew that they were going to have to fight against me and Crabbo, the two most towny people, I think, of that game. If they were to try to get a hack off in a frame, they would have Brawny would have been framing me or Crabbo. And it wasn't likely to be Crabbo in this case. It would have had to have been me that he called out. And I was appearing pretty towny, I think. It would have been really tough. So at the last second, Brawny changed to Niet. I almost didn't even realize it. I was expecting to have to do my secure, and then I didn't. And then there was a hack. And immediately I was like, I'm pretty sure that means Brawny is evil. Although originally I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking it was going to be Niet was the evil one. So, because of that switch, because that frame that felt a little bit too obvious to me, I was able to move over there. I didn't feel like there was a sleeper in node 1, so I wanted to trust Rumpel just by more of a gut feeling. Vron, in this case, was a little bit suspicious early on and didn't have a lot of good reads. Lemming didn't have very many reads, but neither did Rumpel early on, so that was my gut feeling that made me settle there. Niet did fine in the long run, and kind of won back some of their pressure for me. But if that was a double hack, I'm pretty sure we would have won anyway, because it would have basically confirmed Brawny and Lemming as both being agents. So we would have still been okay. That was a good game. That was a good game. We cleaned it. Man, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. GG.